I should probably fade that before I just cut it off. But I wanted to go ahead and start on time. I'm usually running a little bit behind, but it's just me today. So, for anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a little bit of a struggle cooking class. I'm not a professional chef, I'm just a mom and a home cooker. And I have been chronicling my health and wellness journey. Had a really good doctor's appointment today. I'll post later about that. But things are looking good. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. In fact, today it was 118 over 60 with no medication. So I am thrilled, 20 pounds lighter than I was at my last doctor's appointment. So I'm on track. You know, I've always struggled with weight, but over 40, I'm 46, and the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. So I have completely changed the way that I eat and snack, down about 80 pounds so far, and at least 20 more to go for my doctor to be happy. But I love to cook and I love to eat, so if you enjoy the same, you are most welcome here. Got a couple things I want to do, class. I saw a video that I want to try and recreate. I know it's breakfast time somewhere, and I love eggs. So I saw an omelet soufflé that I am going to make, and I'll let y'all choose. Eggs by themselves are protein, but I do want to put a little bit of meat on the side, so we could either do, I know this sounds weird, but I have some chicken wings that have been marinating. I can always do bacon for you, or I have some smoked salmon I could toss in there. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you all the video. This is another YouTube video that I found. I love to recreate social media recipes, and we'll walk through it together and make a little omelet with maybe some avocado or something on the side, and then I'll make dinner for the boys. I'll do a little, it is Taco Tuesday. We can do it to Taco Tuesday. So sit back and relax. If you want to ninja watch, you're most welcome. If you want to be counted for attendance, you're most welcome. I'll be right back. So I love creating recipes that I see online, and I do them in real time so you guys can see no lies told here. But this is a really simple one. This one, I did put the link in the description, and there's a small YouTuber out of Hong Kong that I found, and the channel is Dimple Food. So, this is a 4-minute video, and I didn't bring my little stand, so I'll just play it with you guys. We're gonna crack 2 eggs, and she just does a simple egg souffle with honey. I've never had honey on my eggs, so I'll try. You guys know I'm sugar free, so I have some sugar-free honey, but let's see what she does. Let me turn the volume down. This one is just with oh, how about the side by side? All right, so we're gonna make a nice fluffy omelet. So we're gonna crack 2 eggs, and you'll see in this video she has a little trouble with one. We're gonna crack them and separate. So let me pause. I'm gonna get my uniform on and get our ingredients. I don't know if anybody has a preference. Your apron choices are white or khaki. So I'll get my apron out and get our ingredients out. We'll probably go with white unless anybody's dying for the khaki today. And I do have Maggie merch. It is the fall, which means the holidays are right behind us. This is the Maggie apron in white, really nice quality. You guys can see it's like a nice linen blend, washes well. You can customize it for free with whatever you like. You can put your name or anything on it. Aprons are about 20 bucks. Link is in the Zazzle store. We have 3 different sizes. We have the long, which is what I wear. I'm a little bit taller. We have the standard size, and then we also have the kid size. So you can check those out. They're all about $20. It's got pockets and adjustable neck, and I'll show you guys the full length so you can see. Links are in the description. So this is the Maggie apron that I'm wearing. So I hope you like it. All right, so let's get our eggs out. We're going to get a couple of bowls because we need to separate our egg whites from our eggs. One moment. Okay, so for this recipe, you are going to need to use whole eggs because we have to separate the whites. On a lot of the other egg recipes, you can do, the pourable eggs, but for this one, we do need to use the whole egg. So let me get a couple of bowls, one small, one large. And I am going to get a plastic bowl for the egg whites because we're going to have to whip those. Whip them up. Hi, happiness with no carbs. Yes, you're able to catch me live today. Thank you for being here. So happy you guys are here. I know this is just a big old measuring cup and it's plastic, but I'm going to have to whip the egg whites in here and I didn't want it to be clanging around too much. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I hope you had a great day or are having a great day. All right, so we're going to start by cracking our eggs. So there's lots of different techniques to separate egg whites from eggs. I've seen people get a slotted spoon, something like this, and crack the egg in here so that the yolk stays here and you get the egg white. I'm just going to do it old-fashioned by hand, but hey, separate your eggs and your egg whites because we're going to need to whip up our egg whites. That's what's going to give us that soufflé, that very, how do you say, fluffiness that we need, right? All right. So let's see if I can do it without getting any yolk in the egg white. All right, so if I do this well, I just move the egg yolk back and forth and use the shell as like a little basin so y'all can see. It's okay to have a little bit of white in your yolk, but you don't want to have yolk in your white. So we have one, and let's do one more. I think she just did two. I believe so. We'll watch the video. All right, one down, one to go. So I just kind of crack it on the side of the counter and then just kind of open it up away from each other. And then I just pour the yolk back and forth and let the white kind of fall out. Carefully, trying not to break the yolk. And when I got most of it, we got some egg white in there and I just cracked it, but at least it didn't get in here. All right, so let's see what's next. All right, so she does a little bit slowly. I think, let me see, if I set this down, are you guys able to see if I turn the brightness down a little bit? My fingers are slightly wet. All right, I don't know if, maybe y'all can see that. All right, so you can see she's cracking. I'm gonna get my mixer together while she's doing that. So she's cracking her eggs. I'm using an old school hand mixer. I need to upgrade and get something newer, but you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We'll get new stuff when the time is right. So when you use a mixer with egg whites, you're basically incorporating air into the egg whites, and that is a very popular technique to add fullness into your egg so the volume is increased so it looks like a little bit more. All right, so she is blending up her, I should have paid attention, let's see. So she's cracking her eggs. I think she just mixed the yolks, but let's see. All right, so she's got one yolk. I'm not decorating my eggs. I think she had a little, okay, she messed up there. That's okay. So she's going to do it again. We've all been there. I don't know if we have any cookers, but you know, we all start somewhere. You all know I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. Whenever mom was cooking, dad said Maggie in the kitchen. All right. So she's separating her yolks. Very nice. All right. So I want to see if she does anything. It looks like, all right, she just mixes them with the fork. That's easy. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. One broke. So we're going to mix our yolks so that we get them nice and creamy. I'll get a little fork. Try to get some of the lipstick off. All right, so let's just mix. So this is 2 egg yolks. So just like hers, it's nice and creamy. I know, Kim, hi, thank you for being here. You know what? I noticed that too. So this is a YouTuber. I put the description in the video. And this is a YouTuber out of Hong Kong, but believe it or not, I have heard that well, I've heard a couple things. Y'all know I'm just using regular Walmart eggs, but I have heard that the darker the color of the yolk, some of them are very yellow, some of them are almost orange, like Kim's asking. I have heard that, I don't know, I want to say like beta carotene. Y'all, I'm not a doctor, but they have like a richness in them. A lot of times when you get like the farm fresh pasture raised eggs, a couple things. The shells are tougher to crack and the yolks are a darker color. Maybe it has more of the good stuff. I don't know. But I did notice that. I have used some of the brown eggs that I've used. The yolks are very dark in color like that. But you're right. You picked up on that too. All right, so she's mixed them. Now we're going to, it says beat the egg whites. So we're just going to do that. She didn't put anything in them. Let's see how long she beats them. I think until she gets stiff peaks. Yeah. So you guys will watch me beat the eggs until we get the egg whites, until we get stiff peaks. Let's pause, and then we're going to fold them together. So let's move our egg yolk for just a second. So these are the 2 egg whites that we got from the eggs. So I'm going to use my hand mixer. You guys said the sound isn't too bad, so I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to chat. Or if you have any questions, you can put them in and I will try to answer them as I go. It won't take long. I want you guys to notice the egg whites before we whip them, and then they're going to turn into a foam, and then, like frothy, and then foamy, and then white, and then creamy. That's going to give us the volume for this souffle. All right, so just doing this by hand so you can see, and we will chat. Let's see, what do y'all want to chat about? What's going on in the world, all right? All right, so let's see. So I'm just going to leave this here. I need to invest in a stand mixer, one that has, I used to have one that has like a little platform on it where I can put the mixer so I can be doing other things. But you guys can see it's starting to get like little air bubbles in there, which are going to turn nice and white. Whenever we froth our egg whites, you all have seen me do this technique. When we're making cloud bread. Aww, Valdezi! Thank you all so much for being here. Valdezi sends a $10 super chat, so incredibly generous. He says, have to run but love your videos. I'm just going to tilt it so I can really get in there. Thank you all so much. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 7 months old. Valdezi is part of the TLA mastermind. We just came from there. But I'm so incredibly grateful. When you all are here, it helps the channel to grow. If you like the live stream, if you give me a thumbs up, when you share the videos, when you comment during the live stream or live chat, when you comment after the video, it lets YouTube know that there's good stuff going on, and then it recommends my video to more people. But when you guys, go above and beyond and give any amount like that, you don't even have to be here. So it just makes my day. Thank you so much, Valbeezy. Let us know if you're still here, because I know you're also a YouTuber, what we can find on your channel so we can support you. All right. So in just that short amount of time, if you guys can see, our egg whites have turned into this nice foam, okay? So again, when we do the cloud bread or any of those cloud cookies and you get that like marshmallowy texture, egg whites, that's your protein, that's your low calorie hack. Hey, Bill, thank you for being here. All right, so let's get a spatula. And we are just going to, because y'all know we're team greedy over here, we're just going to get all of the egg white off of the beaters. And then we'll move on to the next step. There's so many different things that you can do with eggs. And if you want to, surprise someone, maybe, an occasion or just any day, you want to have a nice, beautiful omelet. And again, this is just, wasting 2 eggs. So we'll just clean that up. 1 second. Okay. So we have our egg whites, and I know y'all like the close-up. You can see it's nice and foamy. And we have our 2 egg yolks here. So let's toss that. I think what's next, she's just going to mix them. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And Kim, yes, you're also in the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Let us know what your YouTube channel is. You all are here to support me. I want to support you. Maybe Vel can drop your link, but let us know where we can find you and what we'll see there. All right, so Vel says, I missed the first step. Yep, 2 eggs, separate the yolk, just mix the yolks, 2 egg whites, and we whipped them up. That's it so far. And I did put the video in the description. All right, so now she's gonna pour her egg yolk in there. And then, using a spatula, she's just going to gently fold them together. All right, so let's do that. All right, so again, we got our 2 egg yolks. Let me get a spatula. I should have kept the one I had. Let's run the dishwasher. All right, so we're going to pour our yellow egg yolks in here. Now, she hasn't salted or anything. Y'all know whenever I do a new recipe, I always try to do it their way first. And then if I like it, I'll doctor it up my way after. Okay. So this is what we have, our egg whites and our yolk. So I'm just going to fold. And to me, folding is going from the bottom and flip it over. Remember, we put a lot of air into these egg whites. That's how we're going to get this fluffy omelet. If I just got in there and started going around, that would deflate. Hi, Caudell. Caudell, while I'm thinking about it, let me answer your question. I totally forgot. So Caudell has been asking for Maggie mittens, and this is a great time, with fall is upon us. And you all know that I have a couple of merch stores. We have a Zazzle store where you'll find aprons and mugs and everything like what I'm wearing. Then we also have a Teespring store. I checked both of those and I did not see oven mitts, which is what Caudell was asking for. So here are our options. I'm just folding my yolk in here, just trying to get one homogeneous texture carefully or color carefully. Okay, so I did see some Etsy, and there's one other one that I saw, some other sites where I can get Maggie mitts made. But one of the reasons why I like the Teespring and the Zazzle is that I design it. You all order online if you want to, and it ships directly to you. So I don't have to keep any inventory. However, with the Etsy and the other one that I saw, I would need to buy them myself, like, I don't know, 10, 12 of them, which is fine if I know that people want them. So if that's something that you all want, you know, the holidays will be around soon, I can go ahead and design some oven mitts and maybe put them on my community tab on YouTube, and y'all can give me feedback. And if we have enough people that are interested, then I'll go ahead and order them, and then you can buy them from me if you want. So that is the update on the oven mitts. Hey, Erin, Laura, thank you so much for being here. All right, so this is what we have so far. All right, so she's put in her, can y'all see? All right, so she's mixed in her yolks. Don't overdo it. Yeah, we did it very gently. All right, we'll twirl it up a little bit more. Nice. All right, so now we got our bowl. I got mine too. All right, then we're gonna put oil or butter in a pan. Y'all know I'm gonna do the goat's butter. And let's see what she does. Skinny mixes, y'all already know. All right, so we're gonna put it in there, pour it, oh, don't pour it on the pan. We're gonna scoop it in there and I guess kind of smooth it out into a circle, like a big pancake, right? And then put a lid over it. All right, so let me go back. Oh, she says low for 3 to 4 hours. So we've got our egg whites whipped and our egg yolks mixed in. Let me get our cooktop right here. Kim is new. Everybody say, hey, Kim. All right. So we've got our cooktop here, and y'all know I got special cookware just for my scholars. I'm your substitute teacher. You all are my scholars. So I do have a secret hiding place. So let me go get a skillet, and I'll be right back. We're going to put our eggs in there. All right. Sorry, y'all. I was just trying to eyeball sizes. Maybe we'll do the small. So I have the small and the medium. Yeah, we'll do the small. All right. So we're going to put this on here, and I'm going to do goat's butter. She said oil or butter. It looked like she used some oil. I am dairy free, so I use butter from goat's milk. If you can have cow dairy, have some for me. Or you can use the oil of your choice, but I like the flavor. I know this looks so janky, but this is what I'm using. The Delamere goat's butter, y'all know I get this from Whole Foods. It's butter, looks like, cooks like, tastes like butter, just made from goat's milk. So let's turn this on low. And then we're gonna cut just a pat of butter. How much? Really, I'm just looking for enough to coat the pan. Let me use, let me get my nice utensils. Oh, we've got that on here. One second. I keep forgetting our new set came with these silicone. This is Tasty. All right, so I just want to make sure that I have no dry spots, so I'm just moving the butter around the pan. Again, this is just an omelet, but it's a different technique, so let's see if we can make this souffle. So we've got this on low, and let's see if we can just scoop it out into the skillet, and then we'll smooth it out. So it looks like it's holding its shape for the most part. Team Greedy, let's get everything. We don't want to waste. Spatula action for Caudel. All right, let's get in there. All right, and then she said, smooth it out into a circle. So I'm just using the back of this big spoon to get it kind of as flat as possible. All right, and then she put a top on it. That's too small. This one is like more of a skillet. It doesn't have a top, so I'll just make one. All right. Little janky, but never stopped us. All right, so let's just see here. So she put hers on there. And then smoothed it out. Oh, she used a spatula. Okay. Then she put a top on there. And then cook on low for 3 to 4 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. All right. So let's clean up while this is cooking, and then we'll come back to it. And I got a couple things. Let's unbox while this is cooking. We're also going to do a Taco Tuesday for the kids. They're not here, but I'm going to go ahead and do the oven-baked tacos again. Because I was thinking I'd slice up some avocado on this, and then I started thinking, oh. All right. Sorry. So if you missed that the first time, we'll do it again. All right, I can see it kind of bubbling around the edges. I think I'll do some coconut rice for the boys. I was looking for cilantro. Let me see, maybe I can do a coconut cilantro rice. And I'll show you guys how to do the easy oven-baked tacos. That way we can have everything set and ready, so when they come home, they can just devour. All right, let's rinse the spatula off. All right. So we got a couple minutes. So I do have a package from Walmart. Links are in the cheat sheet. You all know I'm a big fan of the grocery delivery services, Walmart Plus, Instacart, Shipt, Amazon Prime. They keep me out of the stores because I work from home and I try not to go out unless I have to. Saves me money and keeps me from impulse buying snacks that I don't need. So that's what works for me. So let's see. Ooh. Y'all know I'm a big breakfast person, so beverages and condiments you're going to hear me talk a lot about. I haven't gotten this flavor yet, but this is a sugar-free syrup. I know Vel just made the Maggie cakes. If you like breakfast foods, you can have a lot of the same stuff, but look at the substitutions that you can make with some of the condiments. So we got some sugar-free syrup. All right, we got 30 more seconds on our timer. And then this I'm excited about. Ooh, we'll try this on this omelet. Keto honey. It says honey substitute. So we're going to use this to drizzle anywhere you would use honey. This would be a sugar-free. It's 15 calories. If someone could check and see regular honey, how many calories are in it. So this is a tablespoon, gives you 15 calories and 0 grams of sugar. And for the syrup, 5 calories and 2 sugar alcohols, which doesn't spike the blood sugar. All right. So Alexa, stop. All right, y'all, I can smell it. Okay, so it looks like we're just gonna flip it. So now we're gonna get in there with the spatula and try and turn it over in half and cook the open side. All right, looks like she's just browning it all around. So let's get up underneath there and cook it so that it's done all the way. This is the open side. Okay, got it. All right, y'all, so let's see. Hopefully we have a nice browning underneath here. I'm a little nervous. Oh, it moves nicely. I've done plenty of omelets, just not an omelet soufflé. Oh, y'all, can y'all see how thick this is? I mean, look at that. It's kind of huge. All right, but let's see if I can close it and stand it up. All right, so a little weird, but it's nice and thick. I don't know if y'all can see how thick that is. It's hot. All right, so we're gonna cook it. We got the nice brown. We're gonna try and cook that. And that's all she did. I kind of feel like I should have something with it. I don't know if y'all want salmon or bacon or chicken wings. I got all 3. So we're just gonna let this cook. We're good with the color. All right, let's just clean up. And let's see how she finishes her video. I don't know what you all would like for a beverage. Would you like a limeade, a lemonade, iced coffee, hot coffee? You can have whatever you'd like. All right, so let's see how this is coming along. All right, so nice. Dropped it. All right. I was trying to show y'all how it's cooking nicely on the bottom. It looks sealed up well, but remember, this is very delicate. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because it'll stay warm in the pan. What I was trying to do is show you guys we got it kind of cooked on the bottom too. All right, so let's see how she finishes this because it looks very plain to me, but oh. And so she's addicted to what? Oh, it's so cute. All right. So she just puts it on a plate, and I love to serve it with honey. Honey is enough, so I didn't put any other seasoning. So I'm going to try it her way, and we'll see. All right. Has anybody ever eaten eggs with honey? I've never done that. All right. So we'll just use this space here because we're going to need it for our taco meat. So have a plate. We have our soufflé omelet. All right, so let's give this keto honey a try. I don't know if anybody had a chance to look up calories, but someone recommended this to me and it just arrived, so let's give it a try. Maybe we have a good sugar-free honey substitute. Y'all know I don't have these nails. One moment. Don't mess up the pretty teeth, right? All right. Got it. Tastes like honey to me. Ooh, it tastes really, really good. All right. So let's do a little honey drizzle on this egg souffle. All right. You know I'm going to take a picture. For the cookbook, because you do need a cookbook is coming. Let's see if we can get a good picture. And then y'all know we'll go in for the taste test. Just get up on it, take several pictures from several angles, flash on, flash off. And then you all will see these. Since I stream every day, sometimes I forget to post, but I will get it for you. All right. I feel like I need some more color. Well, let's get in there. No salt, no pepper, no nothing, just honey. Meh. Y'all know I'll try anything. If I like it, you'll know. If I don't, you'll know. All right, so that's pretty big. All right, let me get you a good cross section so you can see. Oh, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Nice and fluffy. Let's get some of that sugar-free honey. Mmm. Ooh, I love it. It's nice and foamy. And it's kind of giving me, like, if you like a breakfast sandwich, you know, like a McGriddle or something that has syrup on it, or if you put syrup on your breakfast, oh, this would go so good with the candied bacon. I was almost hoping someone would ask for some. Mm. Mm-hmm. If you have time, I don't know if y'all can see this. See how foamy that is? And again, it's just 2 eggs. But, you know, like I always say, I've changed the way that I snack and eat. Eggs would be like a snack for me. And I was really thinking, like, no salt, no pepper. I almost want to sprinkle some chives on it. But I want to know, would you all eat a souffle? It's dripping. Mmm. 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 It's so good. Oh my gosh. Nice and foamy, but it's just real eggs. Mm. 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 It's so good. It's just delicate. Like, if you like, you know, delicate textures, light flavors, very much like French cuisine, not a whole bunch of like heavy sauce, just something kind of light. This would be great for a brunch or with fruit, berries, I don't know, chicken sausage, smoked salmon. I would make it again, and I would sprinkle some cheese on the inside before I flipped it. Mm. Yeah, this is excellent. I am quite impressed. So yes to the omelet souffle. I'll have to let her know it was excellent with the honey, the keto honey. If you are looking for something sweet to drizzle on your food or drinks. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to start making some real food, not for me, but we're going to have our Taco Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and prep everything down. So when I pick up the boys, dinner will be ready. Um, I'll do some tacos and some coconut rice. I was looking for beans, but I didn't have any beans for rice and beans. I'd love to know who likes a Taco Tuesday. Mm. And the other thing, because this omelet is folded in on itself, it keeps the heat well. When I bite into it, it's still very warm. Mm. The texture just makes me happy, y'all. It is just a nice, delicate, foamy, but it's real eggs, omelet soufflé. Mm. All right, last bite. Let's see if we have any cilantro for this coconut rice, because I can't do rice and beans. Mm. Yes, please. Oh, that was great. And when it comes to snacks, in all seriousness, with this health and wellness journey that I'm on, I've changed my snacks to include, protein like eggs. That's a great way to eat them. They'll keep you fuller longer. I don't eat chips and granola and that kind of stuff anymore because it just kind of, for me, you eat it and then you want more because it doesn't really fill you up. That was delightful. All right, so let's make a baked taco. Baked tacos for the boys. Let me see if I have some cilantro. Yeah. We'll do a coconut cilantro rice. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the rice. I'm just going to do a cup so that I can make their plates. And then, yeah, let's start with the ground beef. The rice won't take long. All right. So we've got our tasty cookware. This is like, I don't know, a big skillet with a top, but this is the set that I'm using. So since I'm going to be doing ground turkey, you can do tacos with any ground meat that you like. Ground beef, ground chicken, ground pork, ground turkey is what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of oil in here just because turkey's a little bit lean. Even though this is non-stick, I'll help it out a little bit. So I think for the boys, I'll just put some avocado oil in here. All right, so use whatever oil you like. You guys know that there's a lot to be said about oils. Excuse me, some are more natural, some are laboratory made. So, choose what works for you. Not a whole lot, just enough to kind of coat the pan a little bit. And then we're going to get our 1 pound of ground turkey. And I'll show you guys the hack. I don't do the draining. We'll see, maybe I'll drain. But I don't do the water and the simmering and all that. I just put it all in there together. All right, that egg was delightful. So this is what I have. I think it came in one of the giveaway boxes, grocery boxes. So this is ground turkey. So this is 1 pound. So I'm just going to cut this over the sink and then I'll open it in here. Let's go ahead and turn this on to like a medium low. And my kitchen shears, and we're just going to open this over the sink because y'all know it'll kind of ooze out. Oh gosh, that's kind of creepy. The pressure in there, it's just kind of moving out on its own. Ah! Again, this could be ground beef or whatever ground meat you like in your tacos. All right, so let me wash my hands and wash my utensils. All right, so we're just gonna get in here. Oh, I'm not even using my chop and stir. We're just gonna get our ground beef, ground turkey into the skillet, and I'm gonna get the taco seasoning. All right, spoon rest, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my little hack with the ground meat. Let's go back up to 3. All right, so I have multiple packets of this. This is just Walmart brand taco seasoning. You can use McCormick. You can use whatever taco seasoning you have. Y'all were with me last time and I didn't have any. We just kind of made it work with cumin powder, cumin, chili powder, all that stuff. But save a step. And I just put it in here with everything raw. Now, if you read the back of the package, it's probably going to say like brown the meat and then drain the meat and then add the seasoning. Y'all, I love this new cookware. It's so fancy. It's like a treat for me. That is one thing about Maggie. I love. If you got me a toaster, I would love it. All right, so let's let this cook up. Let's put our honey and syrup away. So giving you guys some substitutes here for your breakfast items. Sugar-free syrup is an option. I don't know if anybody found calories. And this, I do love, the keto honey substitute. We just put this on our eggs. Excellent. Or should I say excellent? Okay, Maggie, that's lame, I know. All right, so I've got our cooktop on a medium. This is the duck's top. Link should be in the description cheat sheet. Got it from Amazon, so I can cook on camera for y'all. And we're just browning our ground turkey. While this is browning, I'm gonna go ahead and do the coconut cilantro rice for the boys. And I'll show you guys a quick little hack to make your rice a little bit more flavorful. We're just gonna let this continue to brown. And I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna send out some happy mail. I found an ingredient I was looking for. And whoever can tell me what this was supposed to be for will get some happy mail from me. Because I've been tearing apart my pantry. All right, so this is coming along nicely. One moment, we'll come to the trivia. So our ground turkey, you want to make sure that you get any of the pink out, especially for poultry, but anytime you do ground meat. Steak is okay because it's one piece of meat, so it's like a fillet from one animal, but ground meat, you want to make sure you cook it through. All right, so let's get our rice cooker. I'll set that over here. So rice is a staple in many homes, African, Caribbean, Asian. This is just a basic rice cooker, Walmart brand probably. All right. It has one button. You press that button to turn it on, and when it's done, it goes to cool. Okay, perfect. Let's turn this down. Actually, I'm going to turn it off. Now, I will drain this. So just looking at it, and I just kind of eyeball it. Some people don't even drain, but I'm going to go ahead and drain just to get that liquid out. And again, this was just the taco seasoning pack. You could put extra stuff if you want to, but I'm just gonna believe it's all in there. Okay, so my little hack for draining is not, you know, probably the right way, but I am not a professional chef. Let's see if my strainer is here. All right, I think this is just a steamer basket. So literally, I do this over the trash. I'm just gonna pour our ground meat in here and let the juice drain out. And then I'm gonna put it back into the pot to stay warm, just so we can get that liquid out while it's still hot. So any oil that's not needed will come out. I know you'll like the close up. So there's our ground turkey. All right, so it's just draining and I just jiggle a little bit over the trash. Never the sink, because when it cools, that grease or oil will solidify. You don't want to clog up your sink. All right, and then back into the pan. That's my way. So our ground beef is done. Ground turkey is done. Looking good. All right, so we'll just put the top on this and move it over for a second until we're ready to bake our tacos. Let's get started. Whoops. On the rice. Rice, baby. I'm trying to think of to steam. Sorry, y'all. Maggie's lame. I don't know. All right. All right. Allergies. All right. So, mom taught me with rice the ratio. The ratio for rice kernels or whatever they're called. I don't know. To liquid is 2 to 1. So for every 1 measure of rice, you need 2 measures of liquid. So 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water, or chicken broth, or we're gonna do coconut milk, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. You do the math. All right. So I want to use this 1 can of coconut milk. Let's see. I was trying to do the math. We'll just do 1 to 2, and I'll top off the rest with water or chicken broth. Chicken broth might be good. All right, so I've got this. I'm sure mom brought it to me from the Asian store, basmati rice. So for our Indian brothers and sisters, jasmine rice is kind of like our go-to, but this is what I got. So we're gonna use what we got. So this is just a big old bag of dry white rice. So I want 1 cup of rice. So we've got our 1 cup measure. We're just gonna go in here. Almost, it's okay. So we put the rice in, and then for the liquid, since I did 1 cup of rice, I would need 2 cups of liquid. 2 cups are, 8 ounces each, so that would be 16 ounces. And I was looking, this coconut milk is 13 ounces, so almost 2. So I'll do the whole can, and then I might just leave it. It's not the end of the world. Maybe like a splash of water. Let's get this open up. Whoa. Trying to open up my can. All right. Sorry about that. So you can see here the coconut milk. You can see that the top there's a nice layer of coconut cream. So that's going to come out and then you'll get the liquid on the inside. I'm fine with that. That gives you that nice creaminess and a little bit of, coconut fat. So you can see we got the liquid in there. So what's going to happen as this cooks down, it's going to give our rice a very coconut flavor. I like that. If you don't, again, it could be water. It could be chicken broth. And then I'll just do a little splash of water just to make it 2 cups. All right. Now, coconut milk is different from coconut cream. We're using coconut milk. Coconut cream is what we use when we want to make like a heavy whipping cream. And then I wish I had fresh cilantro. I don't. So I'm just going to use this one. I know it's not the same, but I have some dried cilantro. So I'm going to put that in here. We'll make a cilantro coconut rice. Ooh, and I have some lime juice. Let's do a splash of lime. Ah, it's good, but it's just not the same. So this is our dried cilantro. I don't know how much that was, just enough really for coloring. And then let's do a splash of lime. I do have real lime, a real lime. It's kind of dry. Let's see if we can roll it and squeeze it. If you have the lime juice from concentrate, you can use that too. So I'm just kind of squeezing it to see if I can get it to tender up. They also say you can put these in the microwave for like 30 seconds to make them juicier. We'll squeeze some lime juice in there just so you get those Latin flavors. I am making it up. All right, so we're gonna cut this in half and then squeeze it in here and then turn on the rice cooker. So it's a little hard, but it's all right. Let's cut that in half. So I got this little lime squeezer at Walmart. So you want to cut it in half crossways. And again, I'm using the brandless knives. I do have a discount link for you all in the, ooh, it smells so yummy, in the class notes. They're under $10 and they get the job done. So we got our nice juicy lime. Oh yes, the egg wraps. I've got some in the fridge. I'll show you once we get to a good stopping point. Great bread substitute. All right, so we're gonna open up our juicer. Limes don't have seeds, believe it or not. I don't know how you reproduce them, but you put it open side down where the holes are, and then I'm just gonna squeeze it directly into the rice cooker. So I don't know if y'all can see. All right, so let's get as much as we can, just a splash. We'll do half, and we'll leave the other half for the tacos. So we got our lime nice and squoze. Ah, Sonia says, oh my gosh, I love when y'all make this stuff. Sonia says, I've made rice like you're making and it tastes so amazing. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is just a little salt because we have, just the plain rice, which doesn't have a lot of flavor. We've got the coconut milk, which gives us the creaminess, the good plant-based fat, if that's important to you. This is just pink Himalayan salt. The reason why I like the coconut milk, and this is dried cilantro, if you have fresh, even better. When mom would make rice, she would put a little pat of butter in with the rice and water or chicken broth just to give it a little bit of that savoriness. So that coconut cream gives us that. All right, put the top on, get the steam away from the face. We've already had our facial. And we're gonna go ahead and plug this up. All right, so y'all can see the rice will start percolating. All right, Hi, Kim. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. So good to see you. All right. So we'll make some plates for the boys. So what we're going to do for the baked tacos, I'm sure y'all have had tacos 100 times. This one is going to put the meat and the cheese in the shell and put it in the air fryer to kind of warm it. It serves two purposes. So it keeps those tacos nice and fresh, but then also it keeps them from like disintegrating so much. The boys aren't here to eat them for you. Shucks. But take my word for it. Oh, Walmart and Aldi. All right, so let me make some space so I can show you guys these egg wraps because we're doing well on time. All right, so I'm just gonna move this behind me. We'll come back when we're ready. This is just our ground taco meat, and I'll taste it. Mom says taste as you go. Don't just wait till the end as long as it's not raw. Tastes like taco meat. This has been my hack. When you're cooking for the family, I try to find a protein that we can all have, like taco meat. And then for the boys, I'll do it in a taco shell with rice and beans and all that stuff. And for me, I'll probably put it on a salad, or you know what? Happiness with no carbs. Let's see. Maybe I'll make a little taco wrap for you with our Southwest wraps. Let's do that. I'll show you guys. If you're not familiar, there are lots of different options for bread if you're trying to avoid carbs or if you're gluten sensitive like me. Egg Life is a brand. They have so many different varieties. This one is the Southwest, so I'm thinking, oh, this might be good with the taco meat. So they're wraps made from egg white, so no flour. So we have this one, and then you all did see me use. I wasn't a fan of the sweet cinnamon. Excuse me. For me, until the honey today, eggs and are more savory than sweet. But these are options for you all. You can get plain, you can get everything but the bagel seasoning, and that's what they're saying. You can find these at Kroger and Aldi, and the brand is Egg Life. So I'll make one for you guys, and you can see how you like them. But for now, we're gonna get started with our baked tacos. The omelet didn't take long at all, so in case anybody's just hopping in, the omelet was a hit, the omelet soufflé. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start on dinner. So when I pick up the kids, y'all already know, we have two teenage sons, 13 and 15, and whew, when they come through, just stand aside. All right, so we've got one lime squeezed, and we'll keep one lime for a garnish. Lime goes great with Latin flavors. There's this restaurant that had this like chicken tortilla soup. Squeeze fresh lime on there. All right, let me take my bag of rice. This has been with me since 1842. Y'all know I've been cooking forever. Can't get to the bottom of it, but rice cooker is gonna do its thing, and we're gonna get started with our tacos. So all you need is a baking dish. It can be square. Square is probably better. I'm gonna use a round one and some cooking spray. All right. So time for trivia. If you have not received Happy Mail from me yet, I have been tearing up my pantry for a certain ingredient. Xanthan gum or xanthan gum. This is a thickener. That's your hint. If you can tell me what was I trying to make that required xanthan gum and I didn't have any, and it was good, but it could have been better, you get Happy Mail from me. Let's get our dishes. We'll leave this here for trivia. So I have a pie dish, and I'm not making a pie. I would for you, but I'm not making a pie now. The reason I am using this pie dish is because it fits in my air fryer. If you do this recipe, the Cooking with Aisha baked tacos, she uses the oven and she uses the 11 by 17. Y'all know this long one. I don't know if you can see. Can y'all? Oh, y'all can't see. She uses the long rectangular one. I don't want to do that. I don't want to turn on the oven. So this fits in my air fryer. Y'all know we were gifted a new air fryer. I'm taking very good care of Excalibur. So that's why I'm using the round. All right. Just try to wipe it up. All right, so for cooking spray, you can use any cooking spray that you have, any cooking spray that you like. I have my coconut oil that's put in this sprayer. Link is in the cheat sheet. This is a refillable sprayer. You can put the oil of your choice in here. So this is my coconut oil, and you just want to spray whatever dish you're using. So this turns your regular oil into a sprayer so that you can avoid the aerosols and any of those chemicals. I am not the food police. Use what you have. I just share what I use with y'all. Okay, so now let's move our line. I'm gonna get the taco shells and the taco meat. All right, so we got some taco shells that came in one of the giveaway boxes, so they've been vacuum sealed. So I'm gonna open these up. And I think in here it can probably do about 6, so each of the boys gets 3 tacos. When I used to make tacos the old way, I would put the shell in the oven, or Mom would put the shell in the oven just to warm them up. So you get, warm taco meat and warm, filling. So this just takes it to another level, and I will reseal these once I get done. All right, especially because if you all were with me the first time when I did this, we used the stand and stuff taco shells, which have a flat bottom, which make it easy to stand and stuff. These are your old school taco shells that are round on the bottom, and y'all know they can kind of fall over. So we're gonna kind of stand these up. See how many I can get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, same as before. All right, so now, let's see if we can properly stand them up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see, can I get one more? Let's see. All right, that's good. So we've got 7. Somebody will eat an extra one. Okay. So you guys can see I just have the taco shells in the baking dish that's sprayed with coconut oil. Again, if you're cooking for a large family, you can use the large baking dish, casserole dish, but this is what I have because it's going to go in the air fryer. Now into here, we're going to put our taco meat. So we've got our ground taco meat. Let me wash our fancy spoon. So now it's time to stuff the tacos. Y'all know I'm team greedy. So I like to put a lot, but let's just start with, 1 spoon each, because by the time you get all the fillings in here, we'll see what we have. Y'all see our rice is percolating in there. And then I'm just going to kind of spread them out so that it goes all along the bottom so that you have taco meat in each bite. And then I'll go back through them just to make sure everybody gets the same. Y'all already know. And then I'll save some for me so I can do the Southwest wrap and let you know how I like it, because I don't think I've tried that flavor before. But y'all can see I'm just putting the taco meat in the shell, and the shell is in the casserole dish, which is sprayed with a little bit of coconut oil for me. Can be any oil that is approved for you. All right. We got one on the side. Don't want to forget about you. Everybody gets taco meat. All right. And putting them side by side like this, they use each other to stand up. So this is what we have so far. All right. So now I'm going to move this back. The next thing you want to do, it's time for cheese, please. Absolutely, Erin Laura. Yes, thank you so much for being here. All right, so now it's time for cheese. Ideally, you would use your Mexican blend cheese. I looked, I don't have any. This is what I have. This is regular cheese for the boys. For me, I'm going to use my dairy-free cheese, my manchego, but I'm just going to put some quesadilla cheese all over the tacos. So this is coming directly out of the fridge, and we want cheese on everybody's taco, right? Cheese, please. So a little or a lot, it's totally up to you. And you can see I'm kind of spilling as I go, not intentionally, but because we sprayed the tray with the coconut oil, all of that will separate easily. All right. And then optional, but I'm just gonna spray one more time with the coconut oil. You can see we have just the cheese on here. Just so that when they go into the oven or the air fryer, they'll separate easily from each other. You don't have one big brick. So I'm going to put this in the air fryer kind of on just like a 320, 350. Everything is cooked. We just want the cheese to melt. Let me get my air fryer set up. Just going to put a little foil liner on here. This is the drip tray, just helps for easy cleanup. All right. So now this is going to go in the air fryer, maybe like 5-10 minutes till the cheese melts. All right. So let's see what toppings that we have. You guys see where this is going. This is a great little hack because you could go ahead and prep it just like this and then wait until you're ready to serve, pop them in the oven, and you can have all your fresh toppings out so you get that cool combination of your fresh veggies and your hot taco. All right, so let's clean this up. Oh, hi, Latavia. You're never tardy. Thank you for being being here, my dear. Y'all, in my class, feel free to multitask. Feel free to come late. Feel free to come early. I do live stream for you every day. What time? I don't know. It depends on schedule. So I'm just glad that you're here. Y'all see our coconut lime cilantro rice is cooking. Let's put our cheese away. You can get out your taco toppings. I've got some fresh cilantro salsa. Let me get another Ziploc bag for these so they can stay relatively fresh. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you're having a great day. All right. I do have an avocado and I have a tomato. Sometimes I wonder, fresh tomato and salsa? I'm like, what is that word? I don't know about y'all. I love salsa and Latin flavors. I've got the jar kind that you can just pour easy, and I've got the big chunky kind that I love. Oh, God, so good. All right. I don't know if I have lettuce, but I do have sour cream. So let's get into this avocado. Go ahead and slice up everything and make their plates. So take this sticker off. This is feeling kind of ripe, so we'll see. So again, with the avocado, you want to kind of cut it lengthwise. Press down until you get to the seed. And then once it stops, you just want to go around. You can do it in your hand or you can use the cutting board. Uh-oh. Yeah. This one is, we'll see what we can salvage. I just ordered it and it felt soft. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's not looking too good. When avocado comes already soft, it's probably, no good. You want it to be firm when you get it so that it ripens for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss it. Unfortunately, no avocado for them. Let me see how my tomato's looking. It's also looking kind of suspect. So we'll see about dicing up some fresh tomato. It's got some sprouting going on inside. Yeah. Y'all ever see that? When it's like trying to grow another tomato. Isn't that kind of creepy? They say it's fine, but you know. I have one that likes tomato and one that doesn't. I don't know. What do y'all say? I'm going with no. I'm going to go with a no. Let's just use the fresh salsa that we have. We got enough to make it nice. I do have another tomato, but we'll save it. All right. I do have sour cream and I did find some lettuce. So let's get a little bit of lettuce. I'm just going to chop off some and then rinse I'm gonna chop and then rinse off what I chopped. They say if you rinse the whole thing, it spoils more quickly. They say. So we'll see. Little goes a long way, so. So I've turned off the air fryer. I'll show you guys what we have in just a moment. Let me just do a little bit of a rough chop on the lettuce. All right. Oh, I hate that. Or you can buy shredded lettuce in the bag. All right. So we've got this. I'll go ahead and cut the lime for the boys, just as a garnish, not anything too fancy. I'm thinking of their plates. Should I go ahead and make them? I want to kind of go ahead and make them so it's done. But I'll wait for the rice. We'll take a stopping point here, and I'm going to make that burrito for me. I want the rice to be done. It should be done soon. And then we'll go back to making the tacos. So what we have here, let me go ahead and cut the tomato. And if you're serving, if you're doing like a proper Taco Tuesday where everybody can serve themselves, then you can just have everything kind of, in serving dishes where you can serve yourself and make your taco or your burrito the way you want it. All right, this one's pretty juicy. We'll save that. Sometimes I like fresh tomatoes. Sometimes if I have a good salsa, I'm enough. So we got some fresh veggie here. I don't have any cilantro, but it's okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this egg life wrap and see if I can make one for me. I don't know if happiness with no carbs is still here. Let's give the Southwest a try. All right. So you guys can see they look like tortillas, but these are made with egg whites and not flour, okay? So I definitely want to warm it. I can already smell like the tomato and the, I don't know how you would say. I'm going to try and warm this on the stove just like I would a tortilla and see how it comes along. We'll make a couple of them. Yeah, I got enough meat for a couple of them. While we're waiting on the rice to cook, let's make my version. First, let's see how it warms up. Oh, y'all can see. All right, not bad. Nice and warm. Let me get a plate. How about that? So we'll do a couple of these for me. And let you guys know how the Southwest comes across. So the same turkey meat that I made for the boys. And then for cheese, since I'm dairy free, I'm just going to shred my manchego directly on here. If I had shredded goat's cheese, I would use that, but I don't think I do. Or if you have the crumbled goat's cheese, that would work too. I'm just going to take some from the middle. You're not supposed to. That's actually poor etiquette. You're supposed to slice it from the side, get some of that wax off. And we're just going to shred on here. We'll go ahead and do 2. And this will be my dinner. So manchego is a cheese made from sheep's milk. It comes from Spain. If you like Parmesan cheese, if you like a dry, salty, aged cheese, this is a good substitute for that. It is a, how do you say, an acquired taste, but I like it. Let's get 1 more of these and we'll do 2. Whether I like it or not, we're going to eat it. And I'm warming it up on the stove. And it does pretty well. See if I can let that stay a little bit warmer. I'm going to warm these directly on the stove. Try and give it a little bit of that authentic tortilla char, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get the rest of the taco meat. So again, find a protein that everybody can eat. They will have corn taco shells, and I go extra on the protein, and they get extra on the carbs. Shredded cheese while it's still warm. You can buy shredded goat's cheese at Whole Foods. I have not seen shredded manchego cheese. All right, and then toppings for me, just like for them, I'm going to go ahead and do my lettuce and tomato. Let's open this back up. And I'll put a little, tomato on there. I will do a little bit of sour cream even though I'm dairy free. If you don't eat, actually, hold up. Let's put this together. If you like a soft taco, that's what we have so far. We need some sauce. Probably should hold those together with some toothpicks, right? Let's see what we have for sauce. I'm going to do some Cholula hot sauce. You can do, I have Diablo sauce, sriracha if you like that. Or if you don't like heat, you can go plain. Let's see, I have a little sour cream already open, I believe. It's getting to the bottom, but I don't mind. So to stay dairy free, you should do like not Greek yogurt. I actually have some coconut milk yogurt or any of those plant-based yogurts, but I am gonna have a little sour cream. Not too much.
All right, so let's see if I can get a picture. It's a little bit messy, but you guys see what I'm trying to do here. Let's do the toothpick, at least for the picture. And again, these are egg wraps, the Southwest egg wraps, egg life wraps. All right, see if I can get a picture before it. Where's my phone? All right, and then we'll get the boys' tacos out. I've left them in the air fryer. They will stay nice and warm. We'll get them out. Ah, rice is done. Perfect. All right, let me take a bite, and then I'm gonna make their plates. Then I'll go. Mmm. Mmm. Very good. I do like the flavor, the Southwest flavor. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know when you bite into a tortilla, you're used to that kind of like doughy texture. This wrap is very light because it's made from egg white. So it's kind of like that omelet that we made, that spongy kind of like soft texture. Let's take this off. Flavor is excellent, but it's a little bit more delicate. Rice is looking good. Let's stir it up and taste. But yeah, this dinner is excellent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's make the boys' plates. Rice is kind of coconutty. Got the cilantro on there. Let me just give it a little taste. I'm not gonna have rice. Mm. Creamy coconut cilantro rice. Even one more bite, y'all. This is good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I really like this flavor. Southwest style. If you like a Denver omelet, soft taco, you can see it's not holding together well, but the flavor when you do eat it, very, very good. Whew. That Cholula sauce is kind of clearing me out. I love it. All right, let's get the plates made for the boys. Let's clean up, put their tacos together, and then we're gonna go ahead and dismiss so I can clean up and pick them up. But I don't know who was asking about the egg life wraps. Excellent. We'll save this sour cream. It's not open yet. Let's put all of our cheese, please, in here. The pieces that have the wax or whatever this is on them, you can put them in soups and stews. You can see this is like a big cheese wheel. So I just have to cut and shred. That's fine. We get the job done. All right. Whew. All right, let's get dinner served for your Taco Tuesday and then wrap it up. Oh, I didn't even put any salsa on mine. I can put it on the side for them. Now, it's totally up to y'all if you want to see this plated. I've done it before. I'll do it many times again. But it's pretty simple. let me get the tacos out. All right, so they've been in the air fryer. You can see that our cheese has melted over the taco meat. So not only are our tortilla shells warm, the meat is warm, and the cheese is melted. So this, with the combination, nobody got the trivia, with the combination of our fresh ingredients. So if you all want to see it plated, I'll be happy to plate for you. All right, so we're pulling that up, and you can see, oh, let me get my taco holders. Where did I put them? I bought those taco stand things, and that's what I do. I buy this stuff, and then when I need it, it's like, where did I put it? Try one more place. I'll find them when I don't need them. Oh, so frustrating. All right, it's fine. Let's go ahead and put the tacos on the plate. And again, they should release pretty easy because we sprayed it with the coconut oil. That's one of the reasons why that way when you go to pull them and the cheese is melted, it doesn't tear the taco shell. All right. So again, all you have to do is get your taco shell, put your meat in, put the cheese on it, casserole dish, and put that in the oven or the air fryer. I'll go ahead and make 4 and 3. At this point, you get what you get. All right. So let's get our fresh veggies. Put a little lettuce on everybody's taco. Y'all can make your tacos however you like, or you can tell me, how do you like your tacos? We can serve them up your way. All right. So far, that's what we got. I have one that likes fresh tomato, so I'll do fresh tomato on one. The other one doesn't like fresh tomato, but he likes salsa. It's the weirdest thing. But you like what you like. Nice and colorful. Mom said our plates should have, let's clean up when we're presenting, our plates should have at least 3 colors on them. So we have our meat, our cheese, lettuce, and tomato. I'm gonna put the salsa on the side. Um, let's see. Oh, I wish I had my holders. I'll find them. I'm just gonna put the rice. Let's go ahead. Do some cilantro. All right. We'll just put the salsa on. This is just regular jar salsa. I know I have one that likes hot sauce and one that doesn't. So Cholula. Oops, sorry. Cholula. 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 And little salsa. This could be guacamole. It could be whatever you like on your taco. And again, by the time you bite into it, the meat and cheese is still warm, and you've got the cool fresh veggies on top, a little lime garnish, and then the coconut cilantro rice. If you have beans, you could do rice and beans. And I'll put a little bit more cilantro on there. Looking good. Oh, we forgot the sour cream. So again, protein and egg whites for me. The boys get corn tacos, corn shell tacos. Let me give you a better presentation. Oh, y'all can see. Let me put some sour cream on there. And their dinner is done. So when they come through the door, like they do, y'all already know. So I'm just using regular Daisy sour cream. All right. I just tossed it.
So your dinner is ready. I don't know if y'all can see, we got our tacos, a little lime, some cilantro rice. Sometimes it doesn't show. All right.
I'll put a little bit more cilantro on there. Or beans if you like. Oh. And that is it. So dinner is done for the kiddos. I'll take a picture and then I'll just put some foil on it and we'll open the last of my packages. I don't know if anybody had any questions. We're gonna wrap up so I can go pick up the kids. I don't know if anybody remembers what I was looking for the xanthan gum. I was trying to do a recipe this week and couldn't find it. All right, so you can make their plates and I'm just gonna cover with foil. So we got the Reynolds pop-up sheets.
And if you want to be sweet, you can just put names. Sometimes when they were little and I would pack lunches, I would just write their name, a little note, a little smiley face. Now they're teens and it's just like, get in my belly. So I hope you all enjoyed the oven baked tacos. I'm like, what did I make? And we did the omelet soufflé. Excellent. If you're watching the replay, we did that in the beginning. Oh, these feel good. All right. So let's see if there's anything else. Ooh. I ordered these from Amazon as well, the nut pods. If you like coffee, these are my substitutes for half and half. So this is our plant-based creamer. You can see it's a 3-pack, marshmallow, vanilla, and cinnamon. So these are made with almond milk and coconut milk, and they're unsweetened and dairy-free. So that's how I stay sugar-free and dairy-free. These are nice and creamy, and they give me a good coffee experience without the half and half. I'm really enjoying this Southwest egg life wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that so I can get the boys. One of the things that I learned to do on my own health and wellness journey was to try and cook for myself or eat before I cook for the family, because y'all know how it is when you're cooking when you're hungry, just like when you're shopping when you're hungry. Oh, okay. So yeah. that's it. I don't know if there were any questions. We dropped the link. I'm going to have my extra burrito. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll finish with a commercial for myself. Again, thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. I was monetized in 4 months, which is pretty fast, not the fastest, but I didn't even know you could make income on YouTube. You absolutely can. So I put together a course showing you guys how I did it in 4 months. I walk you through the watch hours. I walk you through getting subscribers, all of that. Link is in the description. It's called Guide to YouTube Monetization. Regular price is $50. But you all know I'm a proud student of the lead attorney, so the discount code is THANKSTLA, all one word, and you can get $15 off of the course, which brings it down to $35. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. I know it's kind of falling apart, but when it sits together and the flavors just kind of meld, it's so good. I just need a spoon to eat it with. You can look at the video, and you can look at the link and watch one of the videos for free as a preview. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're not monetized yet, it may be something you want to take a look at. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you want to know how this income stuff works, mm, mm, sweet tomatoes. That used to be a restaurant. Maybe it still is. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Every time you watch, every time you like, every time you subscribe, every time you share, the little channel that could grows. This is just me cooking for y'all every day what I'm going to be making anyway. So I just turn on the camera because lead attorney said those of us that are over 35, we have life experience that people need to know, right? Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm. So good. Southwest wraps, egg wraps, very good. So I do live stream for you all every day. What am I cooking? I don't know. When am I cooking it? I don't know. I look at my schedule, I look at the boys' schedule, and then if you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on, you should be notified that I'm going to be going live. And if you all want to join the class party, you're more than welcome to. Or if you're here on the replay, thank you for being here. Mm. 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 Getting my dinner out of the way, because y'all know, pick up the kids, homework, activities, swim, all of that. If there's anything that you all would like me to make, feel free to spam me with your recipes that you want me to try. I am on social media on all platforms. Maggie, the substitute teacher, feel free to inbox me. Someone wanted the Brookside candy, which is the chocolate covered like blueberries and raspberries and granola. So we may be doing that soon. Almost last bite. Mm. I get so happy when I'm able to eat what I want using the ingredients that have been approved for me. You all will see. I went to the doctor today just for the annual, check out everything. And I was 20 pounds less this year than I was last time my doctor saw me. He was very proud of me. And, we had the BMI conversation, and, whatever brings you here, I'm happy that you're here. But
if you struggled with weight, I was one of those that just kind of ignored it until I went to the doctor once a year, and it's like, okay, here we go again. But to get words of encouragement from the doctor, I'm just like a few pounds away from, you know, the threshold that he wants me to be at. And I've been, taking you guys along the journey. And it's been great, to get under, 200 pounds. I mean, that's huge because I've always thought I was plus size or big boned or any of that stuff, and I'm not. So, um, the biggest thing is that as we get older and as we age, I want to live and enjoy my life, and I want to keep cooking for y'all. So getting this weight off, it's not about how I look. It's about the longer that I'll live and enjoy my life, which is huge to me because y'all know these kids are growing up. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're both in high school. Mm. Maggie's going to be on a satellite phone somewhere. Mm-mm. So I am done. We did a lot, y'all. We did the omelet souffle, which was excellent, even with the sugar-free honey. Excellent. We did baked tacos. The boys' food is done. There are their plates right there. I'm going to go pick them up. I even had time to have my 2 soft tacos with the Southwest egg wraps. Highly recommend it. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will be at the pool with Swim Shady. But no, not Instagram. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.